Over the last 10 days, we've had a lot of things going on in OnPassive. And if you're new to OnPassive, your mind is probably spinning. And I wanted to make sure that you have all the information you need to stay comfortable. And this is not only for people that have been here for a while, but primarily for those individuals that are new. Maybe you've been in for a couple of days, a couple of months, and the last week and a half, as you listen to Ash talk to all the founding members of OnPassive, your mind is just spinning out there. Now there is a video down below that goes over OnPassive head to tail. It gives you everything you need to know about OnPassive. It is a little bit outdated, but it's fine for right now. As Ash gets rid of the founding position, I will do another presentation that you can share with people and use for yourself. So that video is down below. If you're not quite sure what OnPassive is and what they're doing, I recommend you go down there and look at that video. Now, Marty DeGarmo, Reb Redford, and Chris Johnson, they do lives almost every day, and it's on their YouTube channels. And if you're new, it's a really, really good habit to get into, to go to one of those three lives. And they're all good. They're all good. Obviously, I'm a little biased. I think Marty's the best, but they're all good. And Marty, he starts his live webinars at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So again, if you're new and you want to stay updated, you want those little tidbits that they put out every day. It's a good place to go. I think Red is a little bit before Marty, and then Chris is after Marty. But Marty, again, is 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, USA. So I recommend everybody go there and watch the lives that they do. They're all really, really good, really, really good. And there usually is a little tidbit there. I even like to hear them. So if you're new, if you've only been here for a while, those resources will keep you connected, give you an understanding of OnPassive, and give you a day-to-day feeding that we all need. Now, the next couple of weeks in OnPassive, and Ash has told us this, he pretty much said you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay. Now the event that Ash had the 30th, a week and a half ago, it was awesome. And I do want to talk about Dubai a little bit more. When you start to understand what Mr. Mufareh did in Dubai, in the EAU, I think that UEA, United Arab Emirates. When you start to understand what he's done in that economic ecosystem, you're going to understand just how big a deal it was. So let's talk about it. It is really, really difficult to get into the EAU. Super, super difficult. There is a rigorous examination that every company has to go through in order to get in there. And when you get in there, you have to redo that every year. In other words, if you get in for a year, you might not be there the next year if you don't perform the way they want you to perform. If you get into Dubai, if you get into that ecosystem, if you get into that country and are able to contribute in that economic system, it's a really, really big deal. Why? If you're in the EAU, UAE, I always get that wrong. United Arab Emirates. If you get in there and people see that your corporation is there, it's a done deal. You will sell pretty much whatever you want to sell because it's the gold standard. It really is. It's the gold standard throughout the world. Now, they are one of the largest financial centers in the world, and they're pro-business. Now, when you look at the USA, when you look at the UK, when you look at Europe, when you look at the West, they are not very business friendly, period. They're just not. I've been doing business in the United States. They're just not very business friendly. You go to Dubai, and they are business friendly. It's what they do. They're capitalists. They want the best businesses in the world to come where they're at and participate in that ecosystem. So when you get in to the United Arab Emirates, UEA, when you get into that, and I will get that, I'll get that down sooner or later, guys. When you get in there, it's just a guarantee that you're going to be successful. And it's not because you got in there, it's because of how good you were and they accepted you. It really is it's just a verification of how good you are. Now, most companies, they want in Dubai, they want in that tallest building in the world. They want to be in that eco structure. They want to be in that economic structure. But most companies never get there. ONPASSIVE, before we launch the world, we're in there. We're where people want to get. That's where we're starting. This is such a big deal. When you understand what Ash did in Dubai, what Ash did by buying 2 floors in the top, in the largest building in the world in Dubai, it's such a big deal. You're going to understand where you are in ONPASSIVE and what ONPASSIVE is going to be doing for you. Now, most of you know that I love the numbers, absolutely love the numbers, and I'm always looking at them. Unfortunately, I can't talk about numbers right now. Now, I think as Ash gets rid of the founding membership, I'll be able to talk about numbers a little bit more. But the numbers that I'm looking at, they're extraordinary. They really are. When I look at what Ash Mufareh is doing with the marketing campaigns, everything he's doing around the world, what he's doing in Dubai, and you look at the numbers, how they pan out, I know that every founding member in ONPASSIVE today is in a great position. There will come a time when you, in my opinion, and that's the way I have to put it, in my opinion, that you will not have to worry about finances. And that's a really, really good place to be. And for some people, it's going to happen very, very quickly as we go into the global launch. Other people, 6 months, a year. Other people, a year and a half, 2 years, maybe 3 years. I don't know. But if you can take even a 3-year span and get to that place where you don't worry about finances, it's a really, really good place to be. I've been online for a very long time. And a 3-year period, it's the blink of an eye. It goes so quickly. So where we are in ONPASSIVE, I want everybody to stay engaged. Look at some of the videos that I've got. If you're not on the lives, get to Marty's live or Red's live or Chris's live. Really important to stay connected right now. Ash has told us, get ready. Do not loosen that seatbelt after the event that Ash had the 30th of last month. Don't unbuckle, because he's got more coming that is just going to blow you away. So get ready. Get ready. This is it's the 4th, and this month is going to be a very, very special month, and it's going to be wild. I'm absolutely going to love it. So that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to come on, stay engaged, look at Marty, look at Red, look at Chris, understand what ONPASSIVE is, understand Dubai and the marketing campaigns, and then get ready, because Ash, he's just going to blow it out of the water. I know he is, in the next week or so. And this is coming very, very quickly. It'll happen. He'll have more for us this week or next week. And I believe everything we've heard since the 30th, it's unbelievable. It's awesome. It's spectacular. I think what he has in the future is even better than that. So stay engaged. Get ready. Ash will be out with more very, very quickly. And then get on the lives. I know when Ash shares stuff, Marty, Red, and Chris, they always come out and give what Ash is sharing. So yeah, stay engaged, get ready. We're almost there. And as the apples start to flow, let's get together, rock and roll. So that's it for today, guys. Have a great week, and we'll chat with you shortly. Bye.